Welcome back everybody to another review, and today we're comparing 5 different keyboard remotes. Now all of these remotes work off of USB receivers. They're just the little receivers that plug into any USB port and you can suddenly use the device and all of the features it has to offer. So the 5 different remotes we're going to be going over today is the mini keyboard remotes, the standard keyboard remote that's on the market. We're going to be going over this, which is the W1 keyboard remote, or also the Q40 it's known as. We're going to be going over the W2 Pro keyboard remote. We're going to be going over the H6 keyboard remote. And then we're going to be going over the H20 keyboard and touchpad combo. And then you can make a decision on which one works best for you. So let's start with this standard keyboard remote. Now, I say standard because this is one of the most popular ones on the market due to price and a few other factors. It's just a reliable keyboard remote. It's really rechargeable. It comes with a little cord and the battery life is pretty good. The actual lights come on as you turn it on, so you can use it as a keypad just that way, and also in the dark, so you don't have to worry about not being able to see what you're typing. It does have the full keyboard selection, so it even has like F1, F2. So it's literally like a mini computer keypad where they're not all like that. And then of course it has these top functioning buttons, which can make a difference depending on what you're trying to click. Now this one also comes with this touchpad, which lets you move a mouse on screen. Now not every remote has this, but other remotes do have other features that are very similar. So it's a very standard remote, and like I said, one of the more popular ones on the market. Now let's move to the Q40, the W1. This one is a very standard remote and also a very popular one. All these are actually pretty popular on the market. Now this one flips over and you do have your keypad on one side, and it's not quite as large of a keypad, but instead you have these FN buttons, which you can activate by pressing this button, and then you can use the blue buttons as well. So it's just a smaller keypad version. It fits really nice in my hands and the quality feels really good. And then on the other side, it's used just as a normal remote. And it has this mouse mode button right here, which when you click it, pops up a little mouse on screen, which you can then move around with. The next remote we have is the W2 Pro. Now this is a luxury remote in every way possible. Now on the one side, it has a keypad with what you'll recognize is a touchpad as well. So you can start to move the mouse on screen with this touchpad while you're typing. Now it also has mouse mode on the other side, so you can use it as a mouse as well. Now this one's quite a bit larger, but this one side here just looks really good. So it's definitely a luxury remote in a lot of ways. It does have the light up keyboard as well. And this is definitely one of the best ones, no doubt in my mind, and definitely one of the more populars. Now this one, the H6, has some really cool features that the other ones don't have, and that's these shortcut buttons to get to Netflix and YouTube. So really nice little feature. It is quite a bit smaller than the other ones you can see. So if you have smaller hands, if you don't like having a giant remote, then this might be the perfect one for you. And then it does have that smaller keypad like the last two as well. So really, really nice one. Now the H20 looked to really change up how the keyboard remotes work. And they did this by having the keypad on one side, a lot like the standard keyboard remote. But on the other side, it has a functional touchpad that you can use with your fingers on the back while you're using the remote. So you can actually move the mouse around while you're doing that. So that's one really unique feature of the H20 compared to the rest of them. But it doesn't have the mouse mode for Air Mouse like the other ones. So no matter which keyboard remote you want, these are definitely 5 of the best choices depending on what functionalities and what look you want in your keyboard remote.